Apartment 704. Jonathan Reed dragged his suitcase into apartment 704 on a chilly October evening. The old apartment building in Chicago's South Loop, with its faded brick facade and flickering hallway lights, seemed to whisper secrets from decades past. Built in the 1970s, the structure bore the weight of time-peeling paint, creaky elevators, and a musty smell that clung to the air. John chose this place for its affordability and proximity to his freelance graphic design clients, a necessity after his recent breakup. He needed solitude to heal from the emotional wreckage of a 4-year relationship that ended in bitter silence. At 28, he craved quiet, a space to rebuild. The apartment was small, a single bedroom, a cramped bathroom, and a narrow balcony overlooking a shadowy alley. The bedroom held a second-hand bed, a desk by the window for late-night work, and a bookshelf stuffed with design manuals. The bathroom was outdated cracked tiles, a dripping showerhead, and a foggy mirror that never seemed clean. John, introverted and nocturnal by nature, didn't mind. He worked late, kept his phone on silent, and left it on his desk when he slept. The world could wait. The first 3 days were uneventful. John unpacked, set up his workstation, and Skyped his friend Marcus, the only person who knew he was living alone and held a spare key. "You're good, man. How's the new place?" Marcus asked, his voice crackling through the call. John shrugged. "Quiet, old, but it works." The only neighbor he'd met was Mrs. Clara, an elderly woman in the adjacent apartment. She sat in the hallway knitting, her eyes sharp despite her age. "New tenant, huh? Apartment 704's been empty a while. Be careful in that bathroom. Folks say it's haunted." She chuckled, but her words lingered. John brushed it off as superstition. On the third night, a storm rolled in, rain pounding the balcony and wind rattling the windows. The neighborhood's power flickered, casting the hallway's fluorescent lights into a strobe-like dance. John worked until 2 a.m., his eyes glued to his laptop. A faint noise broke his focus, a soft shuffle, like footsteps on the hardwood floor. He paused, listening. The air felt heavy, tinged with dampness. Blaming the storm, he checked the balcony door and locked it tighter. But when he returned to his desk, his coffee mug had shifted an inch to the left. "Weird," he muttered, sliding it back. His phone buzzed, a text from an unknown number. "Uno XXX. He opened it. "Your balcony door isn't shut tight. Rain's getting in." His stomach dropped. Who knew he'd just checked the door? He peered into the alley below, dark, empty, save for the rain and a flickering street lamp. He texted back, "Who is this? How do you know where I live?" No reply. 5 minutes later, the message vanished from his phone, as if it had never existed. John checked his chat history, confused. Must be a glitch, he told himself, but unease crept in. He double-checked the front door, locked windows, secure. Still, the feeling of being watched lingered.